then just going into a rope climb, just pulling yourself down, squeezing your hands, reaching tall. Good. Picking your knees up high. Last 10 seconds. Okay, and then just back into the normal marching. You can move into a jog as well here, or you can just stay with the march. Good. Okay. And then just moving into an overhead reach, tapping on the floor with your other foot, getting a stretch down the side of the body. Good. Keep moving. Last 10 seconds of these. And then coming back to the centre, back into that march or into that jog. Moving your feet slightly faster. Good, keep moving. Okay, and then just moving into a step back with, oh, just be careful you don't have anything behind you. Moving into a step back with a pull, so you're pulling your arms. I'm going to move this chair so I've got more space, but keep going. So you're stepping back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, good. Going for another 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and then turning that into a kickback. So keep pulling with your arms, but this time kicking back behind you, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Feeling the stretch down the thigh while you do this. Good. Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then going back into the march or into that jog again, another 15 seconds. So again, faster feet. You can move forwards, you can move backwards or around your room as well. Okay, and then coming back to the centre, just moving into some star steps, out and in. Good. Keeping your arms straight for these. Okay, and then just moving a bit faster, just smaller steps, this time bending your arm, swinging it over your head. So keeping your foot closer to you, but pushing off a bit harder into the centre each time. So again, that change of direction. Good. Last 10 seconds. Okay, and then 2 more. Next, we're just going to do some high knees, opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching up towards the ceiling, lifting your knees as high as you can. Good, so you can just take your time with this movement, but make it big, lifting the knee. Last 10 seconds. Okay, and then last 15 seconds, just coming down, small feet now, so you can either come onto your toes now for fast feet, or just stick with the marching, but staying low, keeping the feet moving quickly. Just 15 seconds of these. Good, last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Okay, so just standing tall, and then we'll go through some mobility, just starting off with some head turns, looking over your shoulder from side to side. Feeling the stretch into the neck. And then coming back to the centre, just going into some shoulder rolls, so rolling your shoulders backwards to start with. And then changing direction, coming back the other way. Okay, and then just bring your hands up, ready for the open and the close of the book, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Keeping your body as still as you can, just warming up the upper back muscles and chest muscles as you bring your elbows to the centre. Okay, for one more. Good, okay. And then just bring your hands onto your shoulders, just in big circles with your elbows, again circling them backwards. Opening up your chest. Good. And then changing directions, going the other way. Okay, then taking your hands in front of you, just bringing your hands together, holding them in this position, pressing hard, and then just going for a bit of rotation, so you're just rotating your body from side to side, feeling the twist into the oblique muscles, but working the chest as well, keeping your hands tight, and the elbows out to the side. Okay, and then just coming back to the middle, and then just going for a few of the press, so pressing up, go for 5 of these. Just getting a good warm up for the chest muscles. Go for 2 more. And last one. Okay, and then moving into the lower body warm up, so just going into that squat or half squat, going into the knee bend, warming up the muscles in the thighs, all ready for sit to stands. Good, and then just see if you can go slightly lower. And one more. Okay, And then going into the leg swing, so you can hold on to something if you need to for this, and then just swinging your leg forwards and backwards, starting off with a small swing, and then see if you can go slightly further, slightly higher, and slightly further back, coming behind. Good, just a few more on this side. And then changing to the other side, same again on the other leg, forwards and backwards once more. Good, okay, and then back to the other leg. This time just go for a few, swinging your leg across your body. So you're warming up the hip abductors and adductors, muscles down the side of the leg, across the body. Good, and then changing to the other side, same on the other leg, across the body. Okay, and then the last one for the warm-up, going into the calf raises for the first 5, and then toe lifts for the next 5. So first 5 is just coming onto your toes, controlling it down. Try to hold it for a second before you come down. Okay, and then once you've done 5 of those, going for the toe lifts, so just lifting your toes up off the ground. You can hold on to something as well for both of these if you need to. And then feeling that on the muscles in front of the shin, so the tibialis anterior, just again going for 5 of these. So you can rock backwards. Try not to push your hips backwards so you're not leaning forward, so just try to stand tall. Good, okay. And then once you've done 5 of those, feel free to grab a drink. And then we will start with the first round. So we'll have about 45 seconds before we begin. So we're going back to the testing exercises, same exercises that we do at the start and end of the month. See where you are, see if you can maintain the same level or progress. After a month, sometimes just 1 or 2, an increase in 1 or 2 is really, really good because a month isn't that long. And try and aiming to maintain that if you can. And again, I'll let you know when we get to 45 seconds or 1 minute. So just remember where you got to before and see if you can keep that the same for this one. Okay, so the first exercise will give you another 15 seconds, and then the first one is going to be sit to stand. So if you get your chair ready, if you didn't use a chair before and you were just doing it as the normal squats as well, that's fine, you've always got that alternative. And then this is going to be sitting down, standing up off the chair, counting how many you do in that 1 minute or the 45 seconds, making sure you're still controlling it on the way down. Okay, so we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Good, so going at your own pace. You don't have to use this as a scoring one as well, you can just use this as practice. Good stuff, keep working, doing well. Okay, we're coming up to 30 seconds. There we go, that's 30 seconds. Good speed, everyone. Great stuff, we're almost at 45. There we go, that's 45 seconds. Good, keep working. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, well done, great stuff. stuff, everyone. Good work. So feel free to write down your score if you want to here. I'll give you a bit of time, so we'll have 30 seconds before we go into the next exercise, and that is the bicep curls next. So this is your 2 weights, up and down, and again, seeing how many you do in that minute. So if you take we'll do 2 arms up at the same time for this one. So your 2 weights, and then up and down for a full minute. And again, I'll let you know when we get to 45 seconds. Okay, so we'll start in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Keeping your shoulders as still as you can. So this is the longer one, making sure you pace yourself. Keeping your shoulders back. Good, and remember to write down your weight as well if you've changed weight at all here. That's 30 seconds done. Good, almost at 45 seconds. There we go, that's 45 seconds completed, last 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, great work, good stuff. So you can put your weights down. And again, 30 seconds. So you've got time here to write down your score if you want to. So we'll just be doing the first round as writing down the scores. Second round, we're going to do things a bit differently. Keep it as a controlled round. So this is your chance to beat your score. Okay, next exercise is going to be the star jumps. So 1 minute of the star jumps, either doing it as jumps or you can do it as steps. Counting how many you do in that minute. So tough one here, cardiovascular one, and then after this we'll go into an arm exercise. So working hard, we'll start in 10. Okay, so in and out. 3, 2, 1, off we go. You can always do a mixture of the 2. Good. Great pace, everyone. Okay, coming up to 30 seconds. There we go, that's 30 seconds completed. Keep working. Good speed, doing really well. Almost up to 45 seconds. Good, there we go. That is coming up to that 45 seconds. Last 15. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Really good work, everyone. That was good. Great intensity. Give you a bit of time, catch your breath, have a drink if you want one here. Very good work. So we've got a more gentle one for the next one. You can either do this one standing or seated. And it's going to be the arm circles. Okay, so in 15 seconds we'll go back into the arm circles. This is where you're bringing your arms up, circling forwards for the first 30, backwards for the next 30, then changing directions. I will keep going for 2 minutes. So if you want to stop before, that is absolutely fine. See if you can aim for a minute, and then see how much further you can go after that. Okay, I'll let you know at 15 seconds where we are. So first, 30 seconds, bring your arms up, off we go. Good, nice small circles, aiming to keep your arms straight. Here we go, that's the first 15 seconds done. Keeping the same direction, so changing every 30. Changing directions in 4, 3, 2, 1. So now changing directions, going backwards. Good, keep going. That's 45 seconds. Coming up to a minute. There we go, that is 1 minute completed. Well done everyone. So changing directions again, coming forwards. See if you can keep your arms up, so you're really feeling that in the shoulders. Another 15 seconds. Good, so changing again in 4, 3, 2, 1. So going backwards again. Last 30 seconds till we get to the 2 minutes. Don't worry if you need to put your hands down as well, that's fine. Good, keeping them moving. Final 15 seconds. Great work everyone, this is so good. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, that was great, really good stuff. Hopefully you felt that there in the shoulders. Good work. So again, you can take your time. You can write down if you got to the 2 minutes there. And then the next one we're going to do is the single leg sit to stand. So this is either, again, having a go doing that movement on one leg where you're pressing up off the chair or aiming to control it down. Or if you're struggling with that, then do it as kind of like a limp one. So you've got one foot on the ground, but taking as much weight as you can out of that leg and then pushing through the other leg. So going for 30 seconds on each side, just so you're splitting the sides. You're focusing on one leg at a time, and that is fine if you want to keep one leg on the floor. If you've got something a bit higher, then it's going to be much easier to do the single leg. Okay, starting in 7 seconds. 5, so just 30 seconds on each side. 2, 1, and off we go. Good, so this is more about the power coming up with lots of power, taking your time coming down. Good, last 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax, good. Okay, so I'll give you again a few seconds to write that score down if you want to there. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So starting in 3, 2, 1, same on the other leg. Think about the power coming up. So you might notice that this is so much easier on one side than the other. So the face coming up is always going to be much more challenging. The face down is easier. Last 2, 1, and relax. Good, well done. Okay, 2 more exercises to go for this round. This next one is going to be our push exercise. So this is either going to be your wall press or your floor press, whichever one you want to go for. And that can be on, if you're doing a floor press, that can be on your knees or on your feet. And then the wall press, this is the version where you put your hands on the wall or on an object in front of you, and then just lowering yourself down, squeezing the shoulder blades, coming up. And you need to keep your body in line, so everything is staying straight. If you're doing the floor press, it's either on your knees, down and up. So we will go for a full minute of these, but just pace yourself again, because this is a tough exercise. start in 10 seconds. Okay, starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So into your press. Good. So challenging chest muscles. Keep this going. Good stuff. Try to make sure your head is staying in line with your spine. Keep working. Good. So you've done 30 seconds, another 30 seconds to go. You can do it. And if you need to pause in between as well, that's fine. Okay, we're coming up to the last 15 seconds. There we go, last 15. You can do it. So you can get a few more in there. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Great work. Good stuff, everyone. So again, I'll give you 30 seconds. Really good work. If you kept going that whole time. Good stuff. So you can write down your score, and then we've got one more exercise for this round. And this is just that you don't need to write your score down for this one. This is just going to be that jog or high knee march for the final minute. Okay, so we'll start back again in 10 seconds, and then we'll have a break in between rounds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So you're either moving into that jog or the high knee march, whichever one you want to go for. Good. There we go, that's 15 seconds. Good, keep moving. We're coming up to 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds done. Good, almost at the full 40, well, we're almost at the 45. There we go, that's at 45 seconds. If you want to stop here, you can. And then final 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, everyone. Great stuff, really good pace. Good full round there. So you can have a drink, take your time. We'll have a minute or a minute and a bit recovery time. Just catch your breath. You can have a look at your scores, see if you progressed. And something else you can also do on your, if you have got a score sheet, is write down on that scale of 1 to 10, 10 being difficult where you are right now, because that is also a good measure of progress if you found those exercises any easier than last time. Did anyone improve on their score there? Just give a thumbs up. Very good, that's great. Good. Yay, well done, lots of people there, that's good. Because a month isn't always that long to progress, so really good for any changes or maintaining that score that time. Okay, so once you are ready, we've still got another 30 seconds, but once you are ready, we'll go back. We're going to go through similar exercises, but again, focusing on that control this time. So doing everything really slowly, really challenging the muscles. For the sit to stands, it's going to be the same movement. We're going as slow as you can on the way down, really cushioning yourself onto the chair, and then seeing if you can go really slowly back up again. So you might find that first bit you need to speed up for, but then really try and keep that controlled. Particularly more important though on the way down, so that's the phase of the muscles lengthening, and that is normally the easier phase. So we'll go back to the sit to stands, 1 minute of these, last round, but challenging the muscles more by keeping it slow, less of the cardiovascular system. Off we go. Good. So if you really keep this controlled, you will really start to feel that in the thighs. Doing the movement well, good. Keeping your chest up. Okay, that's 30 seconds done. Good. Okay, that's 45 seconds completed, so you can stop there if you want to, or keep going for the last 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good stuff. Great work. Okay, next one we'll be going back to the bicep curls. You can do this one seated or standing. This time though, rather than doing it with pace, we're going to go through all the different phases. Splitting it up, we're going to try and do 20 seconds on each one, going for pulses. So we'll start off with 20 seconds, just that first initial movement, where the weight is coming down to your legs and then up just before the line of your elbows. Then the middle phase, which is just pulsing up and down near the line of your elbows. And then the final phase, which is pulsing up and down from your shoulders to the elbows. And then we will do a final 20 of the full movement. Okay, off we go. First 20 seconds, pulses, staying low. Good. Another 10 seconds. Keeping your shoulders as still as you can. The elbows doing the movement. There we go, it's 20 seconds. So now bringing them up in line with the elbows, pulsing up and down. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming up, so from your shoulders, just down, just that small movement. Really important here, keeping the shoulders back. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the full movement all the way down, all the way up, last 20. So it's much more challenging on the muscles here. Good, last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, good stuff. So you can put your weights down for the next one. Good work, good strength. So our next one is, instead of the star steps, we're going to do this as a side lunge, so challenging more of the lower body. I'll let you recover from the star jump, so no more of them today. And then taking a wide stance, your feet as wide as you can. The wider they are, the more challenging this is going to be on your legs, so if you do need to come in, that will make it a bit easier. And then aiming to transfer the weight from one side to the other, coming as low as you can, so you're really feeling the thigh muscles tighten, tense, and then back to the middle. And then same over to the other side. So again, challenging the lower body here, pushing your hips back, going for 1 minute, off we go. Good, so the lower you come, the more your legs are having to work. And this is a nice exercise as well for stabilising muscles around the knee. So a different movement to the normal lunge or squat. Good, okay, that's 45 seconds. Just going for another 15 seconds if you want to kind of continue here. Good, and last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, well done. Okay, we've got 2 more exercises to go through. This next one we'll go for the wall press, so again moving back to upper body, wall press or floor press, and this time rather than last time when you were doing it at speed, focusing again on going slowly through the movement, doing it with control and particularly slow on the downward phase, so where you're lowering yourself down, really controlling it, pausing, and then aiming to keep that controlled on the way up as well. So 1 minute. This is tough when you're doing it really slowly, so you might need to stop in between. You can stop if you get to 30 seconds or 45. I'll let you know where we are. So starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Into that controlled press. Thinking about your breathing, so you're breathing out on the way up. Keeping everything tight, looking really good, everyone. This is good, keep working. Coming up to 30 seconds. Good, there we go, that's 30 seconds. Good, almost at 45. There we go, that's 45. Final 15 for everyone who wants to continue, keep working. Really slowly, getting to that point of overload. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Good stuff. Great work. Okay, so I'll give you a bit of time and then we've got one last one. This is going to be tough because we're going to go from upper body to upper body. This is another push movement. We will just do this for 30 seconds, so it's not going to be a long one at all. And this is going to be the shoulder press. So this is where you're starting with your hands in level with your head, just challenging the shoulder muscles. 30 seconds, again keeping it controlled, particularly on the way down for this movement, so you can move a bit faster coming up and then really slowly coming down. Off we go, last 30 seconds. And again, this one you can always do standing or seated, just make sure you're standing or sitting tall. Breathing out as you press up. You can always put your weights down as well if you're struggling. Almost there though, last 5, 4, 3, 2, go for one more. Well done, good, and you can relax there, good stuff. So you can put your weights down, feel free to have a drink, have a break, and then we'll go into a cool down and stretch. That was really good though, everyone, really good 2 rounds where you're going fast the first round, aiming to beat your scores, and then keeping everything really controlled, challenging the muscles more in the second round. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being hard, where would you say you are, or overall? Okay, so you're around 7 to 9 it looks like. Very good intensity, that's great. Good stuff. So once you are ready, we'll just move back into a cool down. Just taking your time, you can move slowly. Done all the hard work, that was really good. Good session. We've got a day off next Monday for the Easter bank holiday, so you can use that as recovery time if you need it. If you're still recovering, you've got next Monday off. Okay, and then just going into some arm swings, standing still, just swinging your arms across your body, opening up your chest. Good, okay, and then going into the shoulder stretch, one arm across your body, pulling it towards you. And then changing to the other side, same again on the other arm. Good, and then just going into a tricep stretch, one hand above your head, behind your back, taking your elbow and just pulling it back. Keeping your chin tucked in here as well, so you'll get that extra stretch into the tricep muscle. And then changing sides, same again on the other arm. And then just moving into a few lower body stretches. So going for the quad stretch, taking your foot behind you, your heel, your sock. Good, okay, and then you can change to the other side, same thing again. And then last one, you can go for either the standing or seated calf stretch. Calf and hamstring, so pulling your toes towards you if you're seated, leaning over your leg, and if you're standing, same thing. Leaning over, getting a stretch, really good. Pull down the back of the legs. And then last one, changing to the other side, same thing again. Pulling your toes towards you. Good, well done, and then you can relax there.